Joey G. Joey G.
Hi, my name is Joey, with a J, not an I, like my channel name. Mostly just because there's a lot of Joeys out there, and just to differentiate myself a little bit, I thought it'd be cool to have an I. One of my favorite creators, actually, his name is Joe Greer on Instagram. His name is Joe with an I, and that kind of inspired me, so shout out to him. I don't really like talking about myself all that much, but I feel like in order to build like an actual good community, opening up a little bit, especially in my scenario, my case, be really good, because also I need community. We need community. We're people. We want community. That's like our big thing. Well, you'll see later in the video. But all the way up until now, I've done a lot, and I've been on YouTube for at least 11 years. So I know the amount of time that I've been on YouTube, you'd think I'd be famous now. Me too. So you know what? Why don't we just dive right into the beginning? Right to the inception. So I was a big baby. Like a huge baby.
No, no.
Like,
Give or take around 10
pounds and
plus or minus 9
ounces. Huge. Like, when I was born, that poor woman, my mother, this is a guy she brought home. Aww. That's a big baby. I just remember right now, when I was presented in front of the church as a child, it took 2 people to lift me up. And even the pastor was like, damn, that came out of you? Yeah. Just for reference, huge. Now, I was always an active and imaginative kid, and I loved playing with my sister. We did a lot of stuff that we actually do now. Pretty much the exact same. Nothing has changed in the past 20-some years. Growing up, we did a lot of Disney. We did a lot of hiking. My mom was very active and adventurous. I feel like this is the part of my childhood where mentally I don't really remember a lot, but apparently physically we did a lot. I also have to mention back in the day when Frosted Tips were a thing, I begged my mom for Frosted Tips. She gave me highlights. That's me right there with highlights. There was one thing I loved more than anything in the world, more than Toy Story, more than Winnie the Pooh, more than the Hulk and Spider-Man. That was attention. Is it clocking to you? Are you understanding the patterns that we're making? So after my childhood, when I was like really little, middle school, that was the piece de resistance. That's when I learned about things in our community that changed me. What am I was in choir. Thank you. Why was I getting so deep with that? I was in choir in 6th grade, and I was in show choir in 7th or 8th grade. These are some pictures. I don't know if there are that many, and if there are, sweet. If there aren't, blame my mom. This is back in the day when digicams weren't like a trend or a fad, but that was like the pinnacle of technology. So that was it. Yeah. All right, this is the part of the video where I get into some cringy stuff that I did in high school. So, viewer discretion be advised. Just want to admit now that I was a theater kid. Let's get it out of the water. It's out in the open now. Everyone take a deep breath. I feel like we all kind of knew this was coming. Eventually, it would come out into the open. Now, I wasn't your traditional theater kid. I was moreover the improv guy, the technical guy. I was in the back doing a lot, mostly because I sucked at memorizing lines. Is it clocking yet? Are we making sense? I'm very uncomfortable. I'm on my knees. So again, high school, theater was really cool. I decided my junior year to do different things. I was only in theater from freshman to sophomore year. Okay, as I was saying, I don't know how much of that I kept in, but we're back. I was in psychology, and the teacher was part of the ACT program. I only bring that up and make it relevant because he said, for our psychology final, we can basically make it out of any medium that we want to, whether it be slideshow presentation or, in our case, the video. So what I decided to do was make a video. As a young person with no money, no form of self-expression, I took this and I ran with it, and I decided, hey, I think I can do it, but I don't have a camera. That's when I met my friend Nathan. Nate, for short. He's actually pretty tall. He's not that short. He had a camera, and he was learning how to edit a little bit here and there. So I asked him, I need help making a video. I see that you have a camera. Would you be down to help me? He was like, he's very chill, very cool guy. And that's when this channel was born, back in 2011. No, 2013? Back in 2014, this channel was created, and it was named something different. Well, when the first video came out, I have no idea what the name was. Probably was one of the generic YouTube names. This is the video. I'll link it down in the description just so you guys can watch it later. Again, if you could just go to my YouTube channel and just scroll all the way to the bottom, you can find it. But nonetheless, so after that video, Nate and I decided, hey, why not make a YouTube channel together? Let's make an action video. And that's when our channel, 2-Man Crew, was born. Let's go to the computer. Alright. I'm waiting for the computer to turn on. So TMC, as I like to call it for short, was probably some of my best childhood memories. It was my introduction to YouTube and to actual filmmaking. Filmmaking is a very big word for what we were doing. Again, none of it was scripted, none of it was planned. I would just show up to Nate's house and be like, hey, you want to make a video? Let's make a video. And he was like, yeah, let's make a video. And it was kind of easy just to jump into that kind of medium. Shortly after that, after those 6 videos, we lost momentum, as channels do, as I've done in the past. Maybe it was my fault, maybe it wasn't. Because of that, we lost momentum. We stopped making videos together. I'd want to say a couple months passed by, and I was like, you know what, I miss making videos. That's when I decided to start vlogging. I'll link my own videos, because this is my channel, down in the description. So if you guys want to watch, please be my guest. After the video, again, please don't leave. Why do you open other apps? You open other apps like I'm not going to see that. Put Tinder or Hinge away. Lord, enjoy the video. I'm making it for you. Another minute, please. So, the first video that I made was 7 years ago. This was back in the day when I decided, you know what? I'm gonna be quirky. I'm gonna number all my videos. I have day 1 right here, and I separated them between weeks and weekends. I don't know why I decided to do daily uploads, but I stuck with it for roughly around 7 weeks and 7 weekends too. Forgot, like specialty videos. Certain videos where I would do Disney trips with the fam, and then with my old church, I did trek down to Colombia. And it was fun. Those videos are still up on the channel. Yeah, I had some friends from LA that now, live in Arizona. Shout out to David and Karime and Osmin and Carla and everybody else that are down there that hopefully still remember me and think I'm cool, because I think you guys are cool. I love you guys. Yeah, you can see throughout the years, things started changing. Things started morphing into the style that I have now, kind of ish. Also, just a quick sliver, I went to a community college in LA for video production and stuff like that. And I made a couple short films. They're on my IG. Right now, if you want to open your IG, type in, or open IG, go down to the little looking glass thing, push that, search in the top corner, ignore all the other clickbait stuff, go into the top and search Joey G, but Joey, it has an I, no space, IOEYGEE. Click search that first guy who looks like this. If you scroll down, you'll find some. There's one called The Blob Father that I worked on really hard, and I think you guys are gonna like it. I've been on YouTube for around 11 years. And when you've been on YouTube for around 11 years, and you only have 85 subscribers, it sucks. Please. So I'd like to end this chapter with a thank you to everybody who over the years actually believed in me, whose prayers, and to the Barajas family. You guys are my apparently #1 fans. You guys, not just the Barajas family, but my family and people at church, people at my old church that I went to, you guys are all people that I really do have a soft spot in my heart for, because even in moments when I didn't believe in myself, you guys did. You guys believed that I could actually make something of myself, or actually make funny videos. And to me, they're funny. I make myself laugh, and that's why I post this stuff. If this video only gets like 70 views, I'm learning it doesn't really matter, because I'm making this to make myself laugh. But again, I do want to make a community. I do want to start building something. And if this channel turns into something, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. So this is chapter 1. Thank you.
I'm gonna cut to the chase. Making these videos is hard, but not like in the traditional sense.
This year, I'm learning a lot about me. You know, growing up, I was really bad at school. Really bad. It got to the point where it was like reading Latin. I can't read Latin. I'll just cut to the chase. This year, I wanted to start taking my mental health a little bit more seriously. So that entailed me actually going to the doctors. And this is huge because I don't like going to the doctors. Every time you go, they always find something wrong with you. Well, not all the time. Hopefully not. But in my case, I feel like it. But they stab you. They stab you with a needle. I actually enjoy going to the doctor because I started therapy. Yeah. Not like this, though. Not... Okay. So this is ground zero. There's a person over there. Hello? So I got embarrassed. There's a person over there. I couldn't tell if she was coming up to me. And like the "what are you doing here" type of come up to me. Like kicking me out type. I literally just got here. I put the camera in the car so it's a little more inconspicuous. I'm pretending I'm on the phone, so it doesn't look weird that I'm talking to myself. So this is ground zero. My huge team of doctors here have crossed boundaries and the upper echelon thresholds that I have put in my mind in order to withhold and withdraw from the world. I've been here like a month. But my therapist helped me realize some things that I really haven't clocked before, alluding to earlier in the video. That was attention. So my therapist helped me realize some things that I really didn't, piece together up until the past couple years. I was sent to a psychiatrist just to kind of gauge what's going on up here. And let's just be honest with ourselves. This is what she said. I have ADHD. I don't know what HD is, but I got 80 of them. ADHD comes with a lot of baggage, especially because I didn't realize that I had it until late in my life. Living my life not knowing that I had ADHD, but knowing something was wrong, really takes an out of you. I've always had a knack for making people laugh. With that being said, I hear people behind me. With that being said, I think it's kind of a superpower at this point, because when I notice I'm still on the phone, I'm scared, bro. Okay. To the people that know me, it seems pretty obvious, but to me it was kind of pivotal, groundbreaking news. I was really bad at school, so it kind of explains it. Not that I'm a bad learner, I just have preferences, I guess. I'm more creative. I hyperfixate on things, and I ignore things that seem to be important. This kind of explains it. I basically live my whole life at a disadvantage if you really think about it. Not that I got melodramatic or anything, but it's rough. It's rough when you don't know. And then when you find out, it's kind of world-shattering, especially because in a whole life where everything, you thought you were normal and everything seems to be frustrating, and it turns out there was an answer the entire time, you cope. You got to cope with it, So, it was rough. It was rough. Therapy's helping. I'm going. But when it comes to the channel, I feel like, too, I've caught myself in highs and lows where I post and then I stop, or I don't post for a while. Or I post back-to-back videos and then the dopamine in my brain gets me satisfied. And I'm like, okay, you know what, that's fine. And I'm reevaluating why I have a YouTube channel and say, why do I enjoy posting? Why do I enjoy making YouTube videos? And I've come to the realization that it's a community. It's not just, viewers and commenters and me. It's really cool when I get to meet up with other people who have YouTube channels or people who make content. And it's really cool. I enjoy finding people who are good at what they do because I'm good at what I do. And I think that's really cool and it's inspiring. One thing that I tend a lot to do is compare myself. And I don't want to do that. But I'm going to leave everything I want to do for chapter 3. So, with that being said, let's get into that. Alright, I gotta get out of here. People are looking at me weird. Okay, welcome to the future. This is the part of the video where I talk about what I want to be, what I want to do with this channel. I am so grateful that they have... Reporting live from your mom's house. I'm in the basement. Just kidding. This is pretty much the end of the video. I just wanted to say that this channel is gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna make a lot more videos. There's a lot that I want to do, and I feel like I put a lot of hard work and effort into these videos, especially when it comes to filming and editing. I'm doing the whole thing. I also want to make more content, and I feel like in order to do that, I have to not cheapen or lessen my videos, but have grace with myself and say, you know what, this is good enough. With that being said, keep in mind, this next part took a really long time. This is really who I want to be. I want to be a YouTuber. What? Content creator. Okay. Person with a camera making videos and getting paid for it. YouTuber. Content creator. Yes, sir. Person with a camera making videos and getting paid for it. YouTuber. Content creator. Person with a camera making videos and getting paid for it. YouTuber, content creator. Person with a camera making videos and getting paid for it.
Joey G. Joey G.
I want wanna be a YouTuber.
What?
Content creator.
Okay.
Person with a camera making videos and getting paid
Okay.
for it. You